Hey, it's Carrie here at Get Your Vibe Right, and I am a emotion code, body code, and belief code practitioner, and these are energy modalities that allow me to tap into a person's energy field and find imbalances in their system that are contributing to problems and struggles that they're having in their life. These could be emotional things, they could be relationship things, they could even be things related to their physical health. And today I want to talk about two different categories within the body code, and they are in the offensive energy section, and they are saboteur energy and curses. So let's start with the lighter of the two, which is saboteur energy. We all understand this. Every single one of us has probably self-sabotaged at some point in our lives, and we've maybe even unfortunately experienced sabotage from somebody else. So we know what this is, but we don't always know that it's in our field. And I think a lot of people don't know that a saboteur energy can be entirely unintended. So, for example, I was once working with a woman who was having trouble conceiving, and I found that she had a saboteur energy in her field from her husband. Now, her husband also really wanted to have a baby. It's not that he was trying to sabotage them conceiving. This came about when they finally, after months and years of trying, had to have the very hard conversation that said, we need to both get tested and figure out who is the problem here, if you want to put it that way. And he immediately thought in his mind, I hope it's her. Not because he doesn't love his wife, and not because he really wanted it to be her, but because he didn't want it to be him. It was such a powerful thought, and it was such a powerful will on his part that he not be the problem, that energy got into his partner's field, and it ended up being part of the reason they were having trouble conceiving. So it was completely innocent the way that he did this. And so oftentimes when I find a saboteur energy, that's what this is all about. Saboteur energy also tends to come from jealousy energy. I think we can all understand that one. There are three different types of saboteur energies that we detect in the body code, and they are a wound, a weapon, and a control mechanism. It can be intentional or unintentional, but they either want to hurt you or they want to put this energy in your field to make you more controllable, or so that they can get what they want out of the interaction. And again, I don't want to cast stones here. Oftentimes these do happen unintentionally. A curse, on the other hand, very different. It's always going to be something that has a lot of energy behind it, a lot of intention behind it. So, and generally this is more nefarious than a sabotage energy. And so it tends to be more powerful in the person's field, and it tends to cause more problems energetically, if you want to call it that. So again, these just represent energetic imbalances in the system. And because your system, your energy body, and your physical body are always striving for harmony and balance, when something is out of balance, it's easy for somebody who's trained to detect that energy. And with muscle testing and the ability to tap into your inner wisdom and what's going on in you, a practitioner is going to be able to be very easily guided and led to the places within the body code where you have imbalances. You're informing the field and we're reading the field. That's how you can look at it. And when I say field, I just mean the energy around us. Just, the energy that we all live in. It's alive with information, and you can attune yourself to be able to pull that information out of the field and bring it into the physical, where we can identify an imbalance and then release it. So the good news is that once we identify either a sabotage energy or a curse energy, yes, we can release those from your energy field. And when they represent part of the equation of energy that's causing a problem, we can eliminate that problem or reduce the energy charge on that problem, and it will probably dissolve of its own accord. Saboteur energies and curse energies tend to be ones that we don't know are there because they come from an outside source. We tend to be really good at kind of saying, oh yeah, I remember when that thing happened to me, and it makes sense that I would have this feeling about it, or that I would have this kind of energy stuck in my field related to that event or that trauma. When it comes to curses and sabotage energies, oftentimes you don't know they're there because they were put there in your field by somebody else. And that makes them hard to find on your own. So working with a practitioner like me or any other body code practitioner can help you discover these and release these as part of the equation that is causing whatever problem you're trying to break through in your life. You're probably not here by chance. You're probably here because you were supposed to hear this today and you have something like this going on. And we can identify it and we can release this from your system. So if you want to give this a try, you can just look below and you'll see that I offer a free 20-minute session. That's enough time to just say, does this person have any saboteur energy? Are there any curses in this person's field? And be able to identify them, maybe even some information about where they came from, and release them.